Hello and welcome back to the Mind and Money podcast. I'm Sherry, a financial coach.
And I'm Val, a financial planner. And today we are talking about a topic that affects a lot of our clients, ourselves. And it's what I encourage clients to do often and have also gone with different family members, sat through the 1-800 call to do. So Sherry today is going to talk about her internet and her cell phone bill and what she has done, her journey to lowering the cost. Sherry, over to you.
And to be clear, I haven't seen the actual new bills from one of these companies, but based on my calculations, I have cut our internet cell phone bills in half.
So did you switch companies?
Yes.
For both?
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming you and Jason had cell phone with one company together?
We had it all combined.
Okay.
Is where we started. So we'll just name names. It's like, okay, here in Canada, they are starting to do some things. Apparently, I think there's you can't be charged a connection fee with cell phones anymore. The regulations just changed there. But anyways, if you're moving cell phone companies or something like that, look at the rules. Make sure that the companies aren't breaking them because they like to do that. But okay, we were all combined internet
bundled
and cell phones with Rogers. So one bill, 2 cell phones, internet. And it was fall of last year.
Yep.
$250 for both.
Okay.
And if you're listening to this in the US, we have very few options and we pay a shit ton for our phones.
Were you happy with the service service, customer service, but more so?
Well, as of late, cell phones have been fine. Honestly, I basically 97% of the time use it on Wi-Fi. So It's really irrelevant. But recently, internet had not been great, specifically in my office. We had a couple of situations where it fucked us up on the podcast. I had to go downstairs right by the router to download the episodes. And then I moved the router, so it's right below us. So the internet wasn't the best. It had become less reliable, but it was really just the cost. The cost was pissing me off.
So that prompted time.
And also I got a little notice in the mail, and these come quite often from Bell being like, hey, we got this great deal for you. So then because Rogers, and I had reached out to Rogers and be like, hey, because I've done this basically every 2 years for my whole adult life, being like, hey, you raised the bill, help a girl out, we're loyal.
Yeah.
We've been customers forever. What can you do for us? And have been not happy, but not pissed off enough to leave.
But relatively successful in that every 2-year phone call and having them lower or keep the bill price the same.
And it wasn't a phone call. It was typically through Facebook Messenger, which apparently when I tried to reach out is no longer a thing. You got to call.
That makes sense. I feel like scams probably got in there.
Well, and it was easier for me. So then I called and I asked and yeah, no, sorry. Good luck.
I said, okay.
And then I called back and then said hey, I have this offer from Bell. What can you do for me? Yeah, sorry. No. So I'm so I'm going to cancel. And they're like, okay, give us 24 hours. I'm like, for real? Okay. You spent 0 effort into that. So then I called Bell and basically, is this offer, is it for real?
Mm-hmm.
Or because it seemed too good to be true.
Is it a 6-month thing? Yes.
Yes. And it said it's a 2-year plan.
Okay.
But the speed is 50% higher.
Okay.
And the cost was half as much.
Okay. Okay.
And the cost of the equipment was included in there. It was free installation, even though somebody had to. This is a little weird. It's if they call it self-installation, but some guy comes and does all of the things, and then I have to plug the router in to call it self-installation and not be charged, which whatever.
All right, whatever.
It's semantics. You got to do what you got to do. But the internet speed is so much better. We've been recording a couple episodes today, and
upload is instant.
Hit stop, and upload is. I've been very happy with the speed. The installation was very smooth, even though they had. I have to look and see. They had to come and bury the cable, and I think they might have done that already. Anyways, that's a aside. But internet has been very good, and again, half as much. So it says for 2 years, we're going to pay $75 a month, and it's 1.5 gig download and 1 gig upload. Anyways, it's very, very speedy. I'm happy with it. And
a worthy change that you will not be messing with for 2 years, so long as connection.
Yes. So then I call Rogers because I have to actually disconnect the internet. So I get this person on the phone and she's like, oh, hold please. I just want to see what we can do for you. I'm like, for fuck's sakes.
It's actually already been done.
Well, and that's why I'm like, I'm going to save you some time right there. It's already installed.
Yeah.
It's 50% faster for half as much.
Mm-hmm.
And after the rest of the conversation, which you'll understand, I almost wish that I have got her to tell me what she was willing to do. Because then she comes back and she's like, she does the disconnect thing. She's like, yep, it's all disconnected, blah, blah, blah. Here's what to expect. And is there anything else I can help you with? Actually, since I seem to have gotten through to somebody who's actually willing to help a long-term customer, what can you do to help us with our cell phone bills? Because I really don't want to move our cell phones. And truth be told, I didn't want to move anything from Rogers because it is a Rogers MasterCard that I use. And when I use my cash back to pay for my Rogers bill, I actually get 50% more. So it's actually 2% cash back. But when I use it to pay for my Rogers bill, I get 3% cash back. So I didn't want to move it. But again, it's like there was enough friction. They pissed me off enough.
Yeah.
That I was like, bye. Our plans were $55 a month plus tax.
And your phones are paid out. So this is just paying for
just the plans. And I think I had like 30 gigs because I had some weird like 20 gig bonus and Jason had like 15.
More data than you'll probably ever use.
More than we ever need because again, we're predominantly on Wi-Fi. But the lovely lady came back and said, I can offer you plans for $45 a month for 50 gigs, 50, which again, we're never going to need that much. Yes. Lovely customer service person. I would love to take that deal. And then she goes a step further and says, oh, wait, I see you have automated billing set up. So you're actually going to save $10 on top of that. So it'll be $35. So like for the bill, we'll save $10. And she's like, oh no, for each line, like get out. And I looked back at my recent bills. And even though I had automatic billing set up, I hadn't been getting that discount, which I could call and complain, but again, enough executive functioning steps through this process. So we're paying $35 per line plus tax.
Yeah. But saved $40 total.
Yeah.
Like almost cut your bill in half.
Yeah.
Added more data.
It frustrates me that I had to go through all of that. I'm happy that I did because I'm much more satisfied with the Bell internet. But I think the one difference is when I called to cancel the internet, I actually was going through. You press the little numbers till you get to somewhere and it's like cancel internet.
Right.
So I feel like that got to a different department where people could. So if you want to save yourself all of the steps to having new internet installed and the waiting all day because somebody's going to show up at noon or between noon and 3 and that's a whole day gone basically. But actually call the cancellation department and be ready to cancel.
Yeah.
But for me, I can't cancel until I have the other internet in and functioning because a couple days without internet is very...
Right. Or call the cancellation department and say, I've got this offer that I got in the mail. I'm looking to activate it. Can you do anything close to that? Okay, I'll call back to actually cancel when I get this new one.
Or you could have an installation date and then have your cancellation 2 days after that. And then you could, if they give you a good deal, you could call to cancel your installation date. And if they don't give you a good deal and you confirm that it's working, then it just disconnects and you've already got that set up.
Not including the 3 hours you waited for the installation. How much time did you spend on this savings?
Oh, that's a good question. I probably spent 3 hours between the phone call and like figuring out if I wanted to do it. And I probably spent a lot of other time actually debating if I wanted to do it. But then I just got pissed off enough.
So save yourself the 3 hours, take about 60 to 90 minutes, call.
And the offers that I saw online for Bell cost more than the offer that I got in the mail.
Interesting.
For Bell. So even if you're calling to hook up new service, if you don't have one of those offers, being like, my friend got.
Yes.
And just see
what they offer you.
And I don't want to do the back and forth every 2 years, but I will because now they're both installed and they don't have to do anything. But now it's like we might have too much cash back to pay for our bill every month. And like, hell, am I going to use it for anything else and not get that extra 50%? But
so the purpose of this is it is worth it to call and ask and act, not every month, but on a biannual basis. Ask the questions. Can you do better for me? There's like, it is yes, some time, but it is worth it if you can save what your savings is going to be $500 plus. You're probably close to $700 to maybe $800 to $1,000 a year. Like,
and it's
it is worth
and
it.
it's over 2 years. And I asked about the cell phones. I'm like, are these like a limited, like 2-year contract?
Yes.
And she's like, no, it's like open
Wonderful.
ended. So in theory, I believe I'm just going to have this price forever and ever, but I know it's going to go up a little bit over time. But if you need to get pissed off enough, just go back and look at what was your bill 6 months ago, a year ago. And because they'll sneak it up a little bit over time. And this was like, they snuck up the cell phones a little bit, just gradually. It went from $250 to like $294. And that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. So get pissed off and spend a little bit of time
playing the game, or
like delegate it to a spouse, a partner, an older child who can call and say, there you go. And I think there's even in some places services that will do this for you, but know that you can save money even if you're in Canada and you think there's limited options, because you have to play hardball and it sucks, but playing that hardball can pay off. And then think about too, what would you do if you were able to cut your bill by 30, 40, 50%? What could those extra funds do instead for you and your savings goal? So let us know in the comments or send us a DM if you were successful with this, or if you took it as a little bit of a motivator to go and see how much your bill has increased and like, what are you going to do with that information? So
thanks for listening,
for being here. Thank you for following along on my journey of just understanding that I'll accept something for long enough until I just get really pissed off. So we will see you next time when I probably share something else that I'm pissed off about. So we will see you later, and we hope you have a great day.